Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Tyler Reddick here from 2311 Racing. Another checkered flag for the books. Time to celebrate with Chumba. Jump in at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T&Cs. 21 plus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
There are heroes and there are legends. Heroes come and go. Legends never die. We usually say that you cannot become a legend before death. These are living legends. If the legends fall silent, who will teach the children of our ways? Sun Coaches Podcast, Season 5, brought to you by Titan Sensor, is proud to present The Legends. Sun Coaches is proud to partner with Titan Sports for the next 4 seasons on Sun Coaches Podcast. Titan GPS delivers technological superiority and improved player performance through wearable GPS made for high school football and strength and conditioning. From speed training to athlete recruit to workload enhancement, Titan is the easy-to-use yet comprehensive GPS tool to get it done. There's no minimum to get started, and Titan will walk you through every step to success. Message us on X at Titan Sensor to learn more and get in touch. Welcome to Sun Coaches Podcast, Season 5, the Legends Series. And today we're joined by number 5 on the all-time winning list, 345 wins, 3 state championships, one of only 12 coaches to win a state championship at 2 different high schools. Coach Dwight Hochstetler, thanks for being on with me tonight.
Appreciate it.
Well, Coach, just like I do with everybody, start with telling us where you grew up.
Well, I went to high school, Fairview High School in Cullman, Alabama, and graduated in 1967. Went to St. Bernard College, which was about 12 miles from the house, and graduated from St. Bernard in 1971. It was a private Catholic school. It's located in Cullman, Alabama. And
were you a baseball player?
I was. Tried to be. I played 2 years college ball, and I was forced to go to work, pay for my college.
Okay, so did you know in college that you wanted to coach, or did you just decide later that that's what you wanted to teach and coach?
Well, I went to college with, not knowing what I wanted to do, and I did my practice teaching at Vermont and help them spring practice, and I sort of, thought that would be a good way to earn a living.
So where was your first job out of college, your first teaching job?
Well, I thought I was going to end up at Vermont where I did my practice teaching, but this gentleman supposed to got drafted and go in the service, but that fell through. So I ended up not having a job until late in the process. I had a good friend that was a math major and got a letter from Meriwether County, Manchester. And he said, here, call this number. They may have something for you. So I did. And superintendent wasn't in, but he called me that night, late that night, said, come on down. I got a job for you. And so I went down on Friday, signed a contract, and moved on Sunday, and started on Monday.
So you started at Manchester.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And were you a middle school coach, or what did you do?
Well, my first year, I started so late, so I didn't really have a coaching position. But about 3 weeks into the school year, Manchester had what they call midget program football. One of the coaches got a job somewhere else, so he had to leave. And the director came to me and wanted to know if I was interested in coaching him. I said, "Yeah, I'd be glad to." So my first year at Manchester, I was a rec coach football. So, and then next year I got a middle school job, and I was a middle school coach for Manchester for 4 years. And then and uh, uh, trying to think of the year 1975, I went to Greenville and started the football program at Greenville, and the rest was history.
So when you went to Greenville, that was your first year as a head football coach?
Well, I went to Greenville and started the football program. What we did was start with an 8th grade team the first year. Second year, we had an 8th grade and 9th grade team. Then the third year, we had, added a B team. And the fourth year, that was start the 2-year cycle scheduling for high schools. And we didn't have a senior class set up, but we went ahead and played a varsity schedule with juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. And some of the seniors came to us and said, "Coach, give us a chance to play." So we opened up the spring with, the seniors come out, and 5 of them stuck with it. So our first varsity season at Greenville, we had 5 seniors and that has never played football before. And then, I had a great junior class. In our first year, we was 5-4-1, and then our second varsity season, we ended up one game away from playing Herschel Walker for the state championship game. We got beaten in semis by Feldwood, and then the next year we beat Clinton County for state championship in our third varsity season.
So in your third varsity season, you took a program from scratch and won the state championship. That's something else right there, Coach.
Well, it was. We was very fortunate. We, like I said, we had that great class, and the kids they work hard, and they didn't really know much football, so they didn't have any bad habits. So so that was a big plus.
So did you also coach baseball there too, or did you just do football? I imagine you had to do about everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah. 1 year I was a 9th grade girl basketball coach. 1 year an 8th grade boys basketball coach, and I coached baseball. And we didn't have that many baseball players at Greenville, but the region wanted to go to play 3 games a week, region games, and we just didn't have the players, so we started a track program and eliminate the baseball team.
Okay, because I know Evan told me, your son told me that you were a big baseball guy, and he said, as a matter of fact, this would be a good time to call you in the evening so you didn't have to watch the Braves right now.
Oh, Lord.
He said they hadn't gotten off to the best start, and it probably wasn't good for you to watch them right now.
I don't watch them that much, but Braves, they snake bit, they get injuries and so forth.
Oh, yeah. But we remember when they weren't very good back in the 70s and 80s anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. We have to watch them every night.
That's right. Back when you could go to a game and they'd let you sit anywhere.
I've done that.
My grandfather, the first game I ever went to, I remember we got to sit just about wherever we wanted to. It was about 1981. But
1 year we had a coaching clinic, and me and my the head basketball coach and I went to the clinic, and Braves was playing Cincinnati, and Pete Rose had that hitting streak at 40-something games, and we was at the game that the Braves stopped that streak.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you got to see Pete Rose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And see him stop the streak. So the third year, do you think that was important, starting the program with the eighth graders, building them up until they were ready to play varsity football instead of just jumping right into a varsity schedule like some schools do now?
I do. I thought it was big for us to do it that way. Give you an example. Woodbury, right down the road, about 8 miles from Greenville, in the same county, Medway County, they jump in at full time, and they had the athletes. They had plenty of athletes, but the way they did it, they never did catch on. I guess correct word putting it. They they would average about 4 wins a year and so forth. But we did it one way, and they did it the other way, so we was a lot more successful. And both schools had the same amount of athletes.
So after that first state championship, how long did it take you to win another one there?
4 years. We first one was 1980, and the second one was 1984, and we played Lincoln County with Larry Campbell.
Okay. So you won 2 state championships at Greenville.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
And from building the program from scratch.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, that probably meant a lot to you, starting it, getting to do everything your way.
Yeah, that's true. I've been fortunate in my whole career to have principals, administration that got behind me and let me do it my way and not interfere whatsoever. So I was real fortunate for that.
So when did you leave Greenville and head to Bowden?
In 88.
And did you just decide you'd been done about all you could do at Greenville, or just wanted a new challenge? Or
Evan was in the first grade, and I wanted to get him in a better school system, a town that's got a great recreation program and so forth. So there was nothing in Meriwether County for him. I had to take him to Pine Mountain to play rec ball and all that. So it's basically I moved for Evan.
Right. So you were at Bowden from 1988 to 2014.
27 years.
27 years.
And you just don't see that no more.
No.
So
Lord, no.
So like I said, my administration was very helpful, and always supported me, and I was also surrounded by great coaches and men. So that was a big plus too.
Well, and you won the state championship there. What year did y'all win it in Bowden?
92.
In 92, but you played for it. God knows. I can't remember the years, but I know you've played for it 7 times and won 3.
5 times and won it 3.
5 times and won it 3. No, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. And I did some research and saw that over your 36 years as a head coach, I think, or 34 years as a head coach.
37.
37 years as a head coach. You went to the quarterfinals or further 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Well, at Greenville, we went to the quarterfinals 8 straight years.
Yeah, that's for young coaches out there listening. And you won 75 over your whole career. You won 75% of your games, almost 8 games a year, and only had 2 losing seasons in 36 years. That's crazy to me. I mean, that's just fantastic.
Well, like I said, I was surrounded by great coaches, and the kids was willing to work and do things the right way, and there's a saying, if you're gonna beat us early, because we peak at the right time. We didn't peak early and peak late, and but I was pretty successful in the playoffs.
Well, was there a reason for that? Did you have a philosophy or something how you trained or what you did with your teams to do that, or that just happened to be the way y'all worked out?
Just this way it worked out. Probably we probably did some things that we never. On Labor Day we never practiced. My first Labor Day at Greenville we did practice, and I had two kids not show up. One was a starting fullback and linebacker, and next day he came to, Coach, I'm sorry I couldn't make practice. He was taking I can't remember what product he was taking to the sale, and he said the line was so long I had to wait. So I decided, well, if somebody's going to miss, then everybody's going to miss. So we didn't practice on Labor Day anymore. So and just things like that.
So what was your number one going into your programs? I know y'all were always very fundamentally sound. Was that your number one thing that you wanted besides having good men and good coaches around you? Was it teaching fundamentals? Was that your big emphasis all the time?
Yeah, we if you teach fundamentals, do the little things right, it'll take care of the big things. That was real big on us. And I think another reason we were so successful is
Tyler Reddick here from 2311 Racing. Another checkered flag for the books. Time to celebrate with Chumba. Jump in at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T&Cs. 21 plus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
I only had a total of 3 offensive coordinators in 37 years and 3 defensive coordinators in 37 years as a head coach. So, keeping the coaching staff intact. We didn't have coaches that would leave us. So I think I had a total of 16 assistant coaches in my career.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's unheard of these days.
Tell me about it. So I came in the right time. I mean, everything was set up for me.
So what were some of the guys that you enjoyed the most competing against and coaching against over the years? I know we talked about how you only coached against Larry Campbell 3 times, and we both thought that was kind of odd.
Yeah, it was.
For y'all to both have won so many games, you would think y'all would have crossed paths more than 3 times.
Plus in the playoffs, that's,
Yeah.
But it just didn't work out. But let's see. Frank Bohan, Ricky Tollison. I enjoyed coaching against Ben Scott, Ronnie Birchfield, all great coaches from Carroll County. So,
how big was the Bremen Bowden rivalry?
Well, when I got here, that's what first thing that came out of people's mouths was how great that rivalry was, and so forth. So I was a little intimidated when we played them, but like I was very fortunate. We beat them 19 straight games. Start my career at Bowden. We won the first 19, and ended up 23-5, I think, against them. But they face Coach Marchman, Weatherford. Of course, Ricky Tollison was there for a long time, and he did a super job with them.
Well, I remember going to watch y'all play that game one time because I just wanted to see it, and just the pageantry of literally half the stadium would be blue and half the stadium would be red, And there was no sitting on the fence. I mean, it didn't matter if y'all had won 19 in a row. The Blue Devils thought they had a chance, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. I mean, some of those games we played were very close, 7-6, 7-0. One year we played them twice in the regular season. We playoffs too. We beat them 25-7, something like that, and then end up beating them 7-0 in the playoffs. So, and they was always fundamentally sound too. So it was a game that they talk about year round. It's like an Auburn, Alabama, Georgia Tech type game.
And people that don't know, how far away is Bremen and Bowden from each other?
About 22 miles.
Yeah, so they just down the road from each other. So it ain't like it's, they're about like being crosstown rivals, but own two little cities.
It is.
That was neat to go watch y'all play that game.
What year, you remember?
Oh, it would have been 2007 or 8. Somewhere along in there. It would have been in the early 2000s, 4, 5, 6, maybe. I was at Lithia Springs with Isaac Farrell then, so it would have been somewhere in the 04, 05, somewhere in there. Probably when y'all went on that run and got put out by Washington Wilkes or Hawkinsville in the semis. 04, 05, maybe. Somewhere in there.
4 or 5, yeah, that's Washington Wilkes.
But it was somewhere in that year, but it was just neat. I mean, I just couldn't. It was at Bremen, and I mean, I couldn't. It was just, you could literally see the line where it literally half the stadium was blue and half was red, and I couldn't believe it was that packed at their little stadium.
And then you had people about 7 deep on the track. So,
oh yeah, there wasn't any walking around. It was standing room only for sure. Great gate game.
It was.
Great gate game. Well, who were some of your some of the best players you had over the years? You remember anybody that stand out to you, or anybody in particular you remember?
Our kids are who we played against.
Either one.
Well, we played against a lot of outstanding people. PK Sam from Buford. He ended up playing for the Giants, and then who's the running back from Lincoln that was?
Oh, Garrison Hurst.
Yeah, played against him. Played against Walker. Again, running back from Buford that in state championship game that ended up playing for Notre Dame and played for Houston in NFL. Let's see.
Who are some of the guys you coached that you remember that were just fun to coach, or you enjoyed coaching them? They embodied what you were looking for in your program.
I'll tell you, my first year, I was really lucky to have Bill Montgomery, Chris Ellis, and Jerome Shepard in the backfield. And they were 3 outstanding ball players. I had Nick Jones that started 3.5 years for Georgia. He's now a assistant coach for the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, I can't leave out Evan. Evan had a good career for us. I wish he had played for someone else that was a little bit more throwing the football. But he had a great career.
I was going to ask what it was like coaching your son, because everybody talks about how much fun, how much joy they got coaching their own child, as many years as you poured into other people's children. How much you enjoyed coaching your own child.
I did. It was a lot of fun. Be honest, I didn't do much coaching on Friday nights with him. I was more of a spectator watching him play. I got a lot of joy, riding his coattail for 4 years. He really didn't. He could have played started his freshman year, but I didn't think that was right. And he had a great baseball career. Came in second in the state one year, got beat by North Forsyth. So he played in a lot of playoffs games, baseball and football. So, but he was a hard worker. He's very successful now as an assistant coach for Temple.
Well, do you get to go watch him play now, or do you
every Friday night?
Oh, you still go watch him? Well, of course you do. He's your son. What am I talking about?
But he had a great 5 years at Manchester as a head coach. He won 49 games in 5 years, and 3 of the 5 he had double-digit wins and won the region 1 year, beat Macon County for it. So he had a good 5-year run at Manchester.
He sure did. And after you retired, did you go help him?
Yeah, I retired and got back in it within a week. He applied for the job and got it, and he was liking coaches, so he asked me to go down and be his offensive line coach. So for 3 years, I was his offensive line coach. And what we did, during football season, we spent 4 nights a week at Manchester, and then come back on Friday and go back on. Of course, had Sunday meeting and so forth, and then off season we drove down there in the morning and came back that afternoon. That's round trip is about 144 miles.
So would you enjoy more, being his coach or being his assistant coach?
I believe I enjoy being an assistant coach more. Like I said, I coach offensive line, and on defense, I was a defensive end coach. So, just watching him interact, and he had a lot more knowledge than I did at that age.
And if there was a headache, they needed to see young Coach Hochstetler, not you. If somebody had a problem, you didn't have to fool with it.
Well, he did a great job handling everything, and
he sure did.
And like I said, he had more knowledge. When I was playing high school football, I only had 2 coaches. I had a head football coach, and then the assistant coach was a head basketball coach. So I didn't learn much football in my high school days.
Yeah, I imagine back then it was just try to hold y'all together and point y'all in the right direction.
Yes, it's more line up, go toe-to-toe, and best man wins.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's changed a lot over the years with coaching staffs. I mean, you saying that you had only 16 assistant coaches in 36 years, that's just unheard of these days, especially with people. They get bigger coaching staffs and people move and they want their loyalty to staying with one guy and waiting their turn or whatever. That's just something you don't see much anymore.
Well, that's true. I really, when the Greenville job came open, I didn't apply for it. Superintendent called me in one day, and I went back to our principal is also the head football coach at Manchester. So I went back to him. I said, my goal was to be an assistant varsity football coach at Manchester. What's my chances? Well, he went down the list of this guy's a homeboy. This guy's been here 10 years. So basically, he was telling me I didn't have much of a chance. So I finally took the Greenville job.
And 345 wins and 3 state championships later, Hall of Famer.
But I did. Like I said, my goal was to be an assistant coach at Manchester High School. Well, I accomplished that under Evan. So
You finally got around to it.
yeah, I did.
That's awesome, Coach. Well, what are some things that you enjoy doing now that you're fully retired? What are some things that, because you're not just a football coach, you enjoy doing other things. What else do you enjoy doing?
Well, I have a small farm, about 22 acres, and I got some cows. I miss them quite a bit, and like I say, I enjoy watching Evan coach, and I don't really get out that much. I used to play golf, but I'm not very good at it anymore, so I don't do that no more. So I got a honey-do list I have to do every now and then, so it keeps me busy.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're able to, stay in the game and go watch the game. Does Evan still ask your opinion on stuff, or do you just kind of stay out of the way and just enjoy watching?
I sort of stay out of the way. Like I said, he's so much more knowledge than I was at his age, so
more of a spectator and just enjoy going to the games.
That's right.
Well, Coach, you definitely earned that, and I'm so glad that we got to talk and you got to share your story and 345 games, and I just hope people understand the scope and the effect of all the young men the effect that you had on over the years and the influence you've had on not just the people you coached, but the people you coached against, the influence you've had on the entire coaching community in the state of Georgia over the years. And I appreciate you taking the time to share with us.
Well, let me say something else. I coach a total of 460 varsity games. That's not even counting the 8th grade games and the 9th grade games that I coached. But I was very fortunate to have a wife that understood what coaching was about. She attended every one of those games but 2. And I think one time her mother was sick and she had to go see about that and so forth. But, I appreciate the support that she's given me over the years. And she's a big reason I was successful too.
Takes a team, doesn't it, Coach?
It does.
And that home team's the most important team.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for being on, and I sure do appreciate you, and nothing but best health to you going forward.
Thank you.
Drew McIntyre here from WWE. Wielding the Claymore can be a life of chaos. When I'm not dominating in the ring, Chumba Casino is how this warrior takes a wee break. With hundreds of online social games and new weekly releases, there's always something fresh to try. And those daily boosts, next level. Even my free time feels like Valhalla. So when life feels like a battle, kick up your feet, have some fun, and let's Chumba.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T's and C's. 21 plus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
If you work in university maintenance, Grainger considers you an MVP because your playbook ensures your arena is always ready for tip-off. And Grainger is your trusted partner, offering the products you need all in one place, from HVAC and plumbing supplies to lighting and more. And all delivered with plenty of time left on the clock, so your team always gets the win. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, visit Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.